One key issue for the Trump campaign is overcoming Donald Trump's long history of public scandals, and in this, I'll discuss some of them. There's a great concern about Trump's history with women before he entered politics. He was accused of sexual assault by at least 18 different women. E. Jean Carroll was one of these victims. The case went to civil court due to the statute of limitations, and Trump was found guilty unanimously by 9 jurors. She was awarded $5 million, and Trump spent $91 million on his defense. Trump recently stated that women will be happy, healthy, confident, and free under his presidency, but a major concern for Trump's potential female voters is his history regarding abortion. Trump appointed Supreme Court justices with the intent of overturning Roe v. Wade, which gives women federal protection over their rights to abortion. With this decision, power was given back to the states, and since then, 14 states have made it illegal.
Well, I did something that nobody thought was possible. I got rid of Roe v. Wade. And by doing that, it put pro-lifers in a very strong negotiating position.
Trump is frequently criticized for how he talks about others, specifically his political rivals.
She's a dummy. I watched her over the years. That is one dumb woman. And yesterday, Tampon Tim said that they want to abolish the Electoral College.
Despite his claim that he's the least racist person that you've ever encountered, Trump continuously makes concerning racist remarks. In 1973, Trump was accused of refusing to rent to black tenants. An investigation followed, and the New York Human Rights Division found that when black renters went to Trump buildings, they were told that no apartments were available, but these same buildings offered apartments to white renters. The FBI has since released over 400 pages of records on the investigation. Trump also used terms such as animal and rabid to describe black district attorneys. During the beginning of the COVID outbreak, he repeatedly referred to it as the Chinese virus and Kung flu. To contribute to his border sealing efforts, Trump spreads the misconception that a large number of Mexican immigrants are criminals. He often refers to them as rapists and murderers. He also turned to religious persecution and proposed a racist travel ban on all new Muslims entering the U.S., which did not pass. During the most recent presidential debate versus Kamala Harris, the moderator brought up the fact that Trump said she, quote, turned black.
Ask a bigger picture question here tonight. Why do you believe it's appropriate to weigh in on the racial identity of your opponent?
I don't, and I don't care. I don't care what she is. I don't care. You make a big deal out of something. I couldn't care less. Whatever she wants to be is okay with me.
But those were your words. So I'm
I
asking.
don't know. I mean, all I can say is I read where she was not black, that she put out, and I'll say that. And then I read that she was black, and that's okay. Either one was okay with me. That's up to her.
The image on the right shows an ad that was taken out by Trump supporting the execution of the Central Park Five. They were 5 black teenagers who were wrongfully convicted of raping a woman. After spending between 6 to 13 years in prison, they were released and someone else confessed to the crime. Trump took out a full-page ad calling for their execution even though they did not commit the crime and were found innocent. The attack on the Capitol on January 6, 2021 was primarily driven by a group of supporters of Trump who believed that the 2020 presidential election had been stolen. They were motivated by false claims of widespread voter fraud, which were promoted by Trump and some of his allies. The event escalated into a violent breach of the Capitol building, resulting in deaths, injuries, and significant damage. It raised many concerns about political extremism, misinformation, and the state of democratic institutions in the U.S. Trump has been convicted of falsifying business records specifically in relation to a series of payments during the 2016 election. Despite the 34 felony convictions, Trump continues his 2024 presidential campaign, as being convicted does not legally prevent him from running for or holding the office of president. The results of this election will tell us what kind of influence these scandals may have had on voters.